sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG.
Stressed out on that block, they're ringing me up, we get got. Is this man for the... Had to work the plan, set up shop. But life, pray to God, so I love my time till I'm gone. Verses I dealt with the wrong, exhaling the nimbus, head pain in my songs. I'm loving the heavenly touch, got a... And I'm... This life kinda shoot me on job, yeah. Be honest, do not stay to a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Yeah, obsessed with success, tryna run up a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed, been putting in work, been sparking the interest. With no strings attached, I press with no stress. Running to the back, can't lose breath, but I save and stack. No, I can't lose bread, got a pattern up, tryna get a up, so I know I'm moving correct, can't damage us. Came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting mad, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm tryna get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek, grip that. Me and
Jordan. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve. Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. You take a look at the Grizzlies.
And they've been really building leads almost effortlessly during this streak. I love the energy they bring to the court each and every game.
You also love the teamwork during this stretch. Guys are trusting each other, playing for one another. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant drawing the double team. Stolen by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And Williams punches it home.
Please protect the ball around John. He's looking for the steal and opportunity to run. You know, one of the things that makes Ja Morant so special is his ability to drive and finish with either hand. A natural righty, but he actually prefers going left.
Here's Williams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
And they pick up 2. And Smitty, you look at Ja Morant's numbers. He's even better finishing with his left hand.
It's special because around the rim, you don't know whether he's going to finish with his right or left. He makes it look so easy. Also passing, he can throw lobs and make hook passes with either hand. As a floor general, that's a tremendous asset.
Now here's Morant. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
To the middle. Left side, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
And some teams hitting rough patches here in the middle part of the season. Smitty, how many players-only meetings have you been a part of that made a difference?
You know, a few. Those meetings are like calling a timeout on the season. Some can stop the bleeding, but for others, it's not enough. Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And he drives in. And he lays it up and in.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
Memphis leading. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes.
And Morant clears the board. And so it's Memphis with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Back to Payne. Down low. Here's Adams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adams got 5 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
To the inside. Pass to Bain. Now Adams. Adams covering. Morant drawing the double team. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Adams. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They're coming off that loss against Denver. Jackson, right side. From 12 feet. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Adams up top. Back to Morant. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up 7. Quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And the shot goes.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay. You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, T trained him to follow in his footsteps.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you, jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire competition.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Grizzlies on offense. 4-point game. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. Jones' shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's Morant. There's the drive. Here's Tillman. Yes, it's good.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Jones. Pass to Tillman. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Bane. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Now here's Melton. Here's Jones. Pounded by Morant. Pass to Jones. Here's Tillman. Back to Jones. And he makes it on the layup. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Shots good by Morant.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Pass to Tillman. Now Jones. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Morant with it. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Outside, Anderson. Back to Jones. Pass to Tillman. Left side, Jones. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The ball's knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Memphis with it. Memphis calls timeout.
know, out of Michigan State, Xavier Tillman, a winning player. He won't shock you with his athleticism, but I think he'll be in this league for a very long time.
Get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time.
A big group substitution here for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Memphis leading. You know, in college, Smitty, Tillman was one of the most effective players in the nation. Why do you think he fell to the second round?
You know, I think it was some concerns about his upside, but those are gone right now. Right from his rookie season, he's showing he should have gone higher.
Pass to Anderson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Morant. Over Jones. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
Back to Morant. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Inside. Here's Adams. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. To the paint. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 6 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pass to Bane. Pulls it. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
No good. And it's Memphis the other way.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Morant drawing the double team. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Bane, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So both teams changing it up here. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
First team.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, B.A. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
Back to Moran. They need this. And it's good on the layup. Moran's got 12 points.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Jackson. The shot, no good. Moran with a defensive effort. And those big men who block shots and shoot, sometimes given the label unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question. And you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
And then Moran with the jam!
As creative as they come, John Moran has a style that's specifically his.
Pass to Tillman. Adams comes with a double. Back to Jones. Here's Tillman. Second chance shot. Clark grabs the board.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Moran. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark in the post. But no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Moran. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And here's Jones. 6 points for him. Pass to Bain. Here's Tillman. Adams covering. Tillman in the post. And the layup falls. Tillman's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Morant, no good. And here are the Grizzlies now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Back to Jackson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Here's Moran. Shots blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Substitution on the court.
32 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Conchar's got his first points of the game.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
On the wing, Conchar. Lets it go from deep.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
And so it's the Memphis. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Jones. And stolen by Melton. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Jones' shot is good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
Grizzlies substitution.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. From deep, Bane. And the three-pointer goes.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Trying to become a better scorer on all three levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
That one goes. Count it.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
For three. And the dunk by Jackson.
A huge scoring night for Jaren Jackson. You see the high ceiling for him. This is why he was selected 4th overall. A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Morant drawing the double team. Launches a three. Jackson can't get it to go.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Grizzlies substitution.
Now here's Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williams. Now Jackson. And that was good.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Bane. Outside Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. 6 to shoot. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Brad, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're behind by 26. A minute 53 left in the 4th. We've got a minute 48 left to play in the 4th. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good. Morant's got 20.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. And Morant gets double teamed. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And Morant gets double teamed. Williams from long range. Outside Morant. Out to the right wing. Stolen by Jackson. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Morant, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Morant drawing the double team. Williams from long range. Nails it from 3.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us.
Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. These always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase up if money who I could start? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fault, sorry, babe. She ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play. Lane, want my place, need a pace. Grandma say, when I came, tailor-made, not the same. She called me her Zed, I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the, he thought I was. He didn't know my hands, or who I they the judge. I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps, she know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet, she know I'm off of. Boy elite, she my pride, a piece. I'm a minister of police, I don't wanna hear your priest. Now I'm off of, now I'm off of, now I'm off of, see now I'm off of. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn to Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rangers, need the clearance. She matched my flow, my expensive, this ain't spirit. Shorty, oh, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Be my for the summer, you get you. Play percussion, goody mob in public. I won't speak about abundance unless I show you how to touch it. Writings on the wall, they can't spell it off. Wait till after dark, you turn prey. I was in phase, now it's better days. Now my paper straight. Space. I'm not for any hating, I can feel the vibes. I feel like wanna feel like feeling traumatized. Drama time, call it trial. On Valentine, itchy in my palm, it's probably common time. I'm alive, but who I they the judge. I made it out the mud, I know people ain't gon' like me, I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps, she know I'm off of. It's bitter when it's sweet.
Brian Anderson here with you. Our analysts tonight, Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Also, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. You look at the Grizzlies. So Golden State will get the first possession. Sharp pass from Thompson.
making sure they get the best shot possible.
Here's Morant. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Well, he said jump with me if you want to go viral. Ja Morant with the explosiveness to live in the lane and soar to the rack.
Now here's Looney. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Now here's Morant. That one's wide left. And relentless is Morant. Man, does he attack the paint, Chris.
As fast as he is, he does a great job of using change of speed. He keeps the ball on a string, and when he gets it in close, watch out. He can finish any way he wants to.
Tipped!
No easy shots when he's on you. That's 7'4" wingspan. Whew.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam. Now Curry. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Count the basket.
You almost can't worry about the roller the way you worry about Steph.
Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Steven Adams.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Porter. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Teaser surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Jackson, right side. On the wing, Bain. 6 to shoot. Back to Jackson. And they force the shot clock. Violation, great D. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
Back to Porter. Up top, Thompson. Pass to Looney. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Steven Adams. That's his first personal foul.
And that one misses.
We're talking about a guy who does whatever is asked of him. I mean, Looney's been blessed to play with some of the best. He's part of the fabric that holds the team together.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Wiggins. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
Golden State foul.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A minute 37 left now in the first quarter. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
Like doesn't get any brighter than it is for Thompson. Threes is there for him. He'll take it.
Pass to Williams. Adams double team. The kick out to Williams. From deep. Sinks the tray.
3 points.
Baines got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Curry's shot is off.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Back to Moran. That one is off. Great D that time from Porter. "27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. On the wing, Porter. Pulls it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Porter takes no time in getting his shot off. When the D is laying off of him, he has no problem pulling right up off the pass.
Pass to Bain. Over Curry. They get it back. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great. One of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
Here's Bain. 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Williams misses.
Everything looked good until the finish. It all goes wrong.
Klay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates, but Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Klay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with.
Got a piece of it. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Uniform your freedom and welcome your Warriors. Dance team. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. Here's Iguodala. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Iguodala's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on.
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. On the wing, Conchar. Clark outside. Back to Conchar. Pass to Tillman. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones.
Tyus Jones.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Xavier Tillman.
Jones has got his first points of the night. Outside Peyton. Down low. Here's Bielitsa.
Grizzlies foul.
And a foul called on the way up.
Tillman.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
You know, Nemanja Bielitsa was 27 when he made his NBA debut. So as you might expect, he was a very seasoned rookie. Chris, he'd been playing pro ball in Europe for 8 seasons.
Yeah, and as we learned, European leagues are packed with talent. Young players that can develop a really advanced game before they ever set foot in the NBA. Bielitsa was no exception. I mean, he hit the ground running.
Tillman. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Pass to Wiggins.
2 minutes.
Now here's Peyton. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
It's stolen by Bielitsa. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Offensive board. Here's Thompson. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Pass to Tillman. Outside, Anderson. Nice move. Rebounded by Bielitsa.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Iguodala's shot is good. Iguodala's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, man, the long arms of Iguodala, such an asset, converting around the painted area.
The rebound by Klay Thompson. 18 feet out. No good that time.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Pass to Anderson. Now Clark. Shot clock at 6. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Memphis basketball.
And the Warriors call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Dance team, make some noise!
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Ahead. Outside Curry. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Grizzlies out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Jackson. Pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Warriors trailing. Wiggins outside. The 3 from Curry. Adams grabs the miss.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 6.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Yeah, and one thing that impresses me about John Morant is the leadership he exhibits. Loves the game, plays with toughness, and the results speak for themselves.
Oh, got a piece of it. Morant drawing the double team. Williams from long range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And Chris, the drafting of Morant has accelerated the Grizzlies' rebuild. Even as they've gone young, they've remained competitive.
He's the face of the franchise, and I think his maturity and humility, along with their other guys, is helping to keep this Memphis team on track.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Morant with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Jackson. It's good on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Back to Thompson. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. He has 6.
Like the vision from Porter, not just looking for his own shot, constantly looking to get it to the open man.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. Thompson goes in. Can't hit from in close.
2 minutes.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Jackson on the wing. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. 5 on the clock. Shoots. Payne, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, quick, concise, fluid stroke. What else do you want from a jump shot? Klay Thompson.
Here's Morant. He has 6. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
An impressive defender who uses his length well. Thompson is adept at finding ways to come up with steals.
That's his first.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the defensive Wiggins grit, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
And so it's Memphis with it. 2-point game. To the paint. Here's Tillman. The Elitza with some nice D. To the wing, right side. And here's Curry. Pass to Bielitsa. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Conchar. Unloads. The Elitza with some nice D.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Tillman in the post. Jones. Can't get the reverse layup to fall. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Curry. The three from Thompson. That shot is off. Memphis leading. On the wing, Jones. And he can't get that one. Curry with some nice D. Here's Wiggins. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Conchar can't hit. Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Curry to take the lead. Here's Looney. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Assertive play by Looney secures the rebound. He goes back on the attack to finish the job.
Outside Jones. Melton on the wing. Pass to Conchar. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. To the inside. Porter's shot is off. Melton outside. That's tipped. It's stolen by Looney. Here's Wiggins. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
If you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Timeout call, Memphis. And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, grant a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Jackson can't get it to go. The Warriors leading. Pass to Wiggins. Now Porter shoots over Jackson. Porter's shot is off. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
All right, fans, get up on your feet, make some noise for a free t-shirt.
Memphis trailing here. Shot to end the cold streak. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Outside Curry. Now here's Thompson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That free throw is good from Thompson.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Morant with it. Now Thompson defending. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. To the middle. Gets stolen by Bielitsa. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first.
We don't want to stop the clock right there. So I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors.
On the wing, Bay. Back to Morant. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
Wiggins outside. Back to Looney. Out to Thompson. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. Conchar pulls it in.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And it's Adams missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
That's his first.
Defense is watching Wiggins close, so he smartly uses that against him, initiates and draws the foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the Warriors making a switch here. And here's Memphis. Here's Morant. Here he goes. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. The putback. Oh, he nails him.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Up top, Morant. Jackson outside. Off target with the 3. Here's Wiggins. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Tremendous offensive execution. Just trying to get as many clean looks as possible.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
One thing I'll never forget about Thompson, I mean, that night he dropped 37 points in a single quarter. That shows you how explosive he is.
Follow me, come follow me. I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like flex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kind of straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see that. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. he don't seem to fit. A tell I can see the fin. Beware knowing he pretend. Aware that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in during boss talking. Now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can the pen for ink and see these rap shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your active people. Back and start the rapper, be still the ratchet just happen. Craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. But crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match a G will. Go into it. I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swing like I.
Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Allie LaForce as well. You look at the Nuggets. Tip-off goes to Denver. On the wing, Barton. Here's Morris. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. Oh, dismiss!
Certainly not lacking creativity. Wow, Jackson has some sick dunks up his sleeve. Well, you hear the term wingspan more and more. If you look at Jaren Jackson Jr., 6'11" is his height, is 7'4". Fingertip to fingertip, that's his reach. And that reach enables him to be a major factor defensively.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Pass to Jokic. Over Adams. And it's Jokic missing. And in the past, we've heard the Chris Bosh comparisons for Jaren Jackson. C-Web, you buying that?
Yeah, I see some similarities. Jackson, a rangy, mobile defender at 6'11", with a nice face-up game. Bosh, maybe Serge Ibaka. Good comparison.
Here's Morris. After the basket by Memphis. And they double up Jokic. And here's Barton outside. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Morant. Jackson down low. They grab their own miss. Outside, Williams. Offline with a three. The Nuggets on offense. 4-point game. Here's Green. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And over the course of a long regular season, does a coach need to keep things new and interesting? Or is it better to be consistent and stick to the same message?
You know, well, I think consistency is helpful as far as roles and the team's philosophy. Off the court is where having fun and keeping loose can pay those dividends.
Morant with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. And the basket by Bane.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Morris outside. Pass to Green. The teardrop. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Oh, he's just a solid shot blocker. I mean, Jackson's timing and instincts is what allows him to make an impact, like right there.
5 to shoot. And here's Gordon from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Memphis leading. The pull-up jumper. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Baines got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. Yeah, that's
because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Now here's Green. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And another miss by Denver. And here's Memphis. This run now up to 13-2. Payne, no good.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range, just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
The defense can't allow Gordon to get into the lane. He's just too explosive once he gets a step.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
Now here's Green. Tipped. Back to Campazzo. Here's Gordon. He's off on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And then it starts to become a mental block. And you start to think, oh man, I can't miss the next one.
The Nuggets trail. Down low. Here's Najee. The reverse. And Morant clears the board.
You can't resist the urge to try to do something special. And look what happened. Cost him 2 points.
And he gets the bucket.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And so it's the Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Here's Campazzo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Denver now. Got a piece of it. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Number 3.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Count it. Good.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Outside, Anderson. Here's Conchar. Rebounded by Green.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Campazzo. No good from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, Grant, a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways. And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
To the paint. Here's Anderson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
And here are the Nuggets now. They trail by 9. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Bane. And here's Anderson. And here's Morant. He's guarded by Barton. From about 16. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Morris from behind the arc. He drops it from range. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, Bane. They get the rebound. Conchar. And the basket by Tillman. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
And here's Denver. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Tipped. And he recovers it. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant into the lane. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Going inside. And it's Bane with the rebound. Morant with it. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What about that move? Morant with the ability to rapidly alter pace and put defenders on skates.
First team foul.
Yeah, and one thing that impresses me about Ja Morant is the leadership he exhibits. Loves the game, plays with toughness, and the results speak for themselves.
And Chris, the drafting of Morant has accelerated the Grizzlies' rebuild. Even as they've gone young, they've remained competitive.
face of the franchise, and I think his maturity and humility, along with their other guys, is helping to keep this Memphis team on track.
Jokic. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
Real Morant, way up. That move is fire.
Here's Green. Here's Barton. Outside for Green. Morris outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because...
Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it!
What a nasty finish.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on fast breaks.
Here's Jokic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Denver now. Now here's Morant. Last game out, he had 38 points. Pass to Conchar. Right side Morant. Up and over Gordon. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Out to the right wing. Jokic in the post. Another shot. Count it. Jokic has got 6.
You got to box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
Just another example of why you run plays to Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Barton. Here's Jokic. Adams covering. And it's Jokic missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Lots of room. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 7.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. No good on the free throw. The Nuggets making a switch here. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
And of course, Canadian-born Brandon Clark grew up in Phoenix. He played at San Jose State, then transferred to Gonzaga. A few stops on his way to the association. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And it's Green missing.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign, if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And dual citizenship for Brandon Clark, Canadian and the U.S. That Canadian national team is looking to be a force.
And don't forget, his father is Jamaican, so who knows? Bottom line, he's got some options when it comes to international play.
Outside, Anderson. Here's Jones. Three-pointer, no good. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, and after a breakout rookie season, Brandon Clark, first team all-rookie, his efficiency dropped a bit in year 2. Still a key piece for Grizzlies.
And the 21st pick in 2019. Last year, Brandon Clark moving into the starting lineup for Memphis.
The injury to Jerry Jackson is what created that opportunity. I think they can play well together. Jackson shoots with range, and Clark is more effective finishing inside.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Najee. Now here's Gordon. Out to the wing. Looking to end the drought. And again, Denver no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Culver. Back to Jones. Puts up a three. Drops in the three. Jones has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Gordon on the wing. Inside. Here's Najee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
.56 seconds left in the third quarter here. Poke loose. It's stolen by Campazzo. Back to Green. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The defense couldn't keep up with the play as he comes off the pick cleanly.
Free throw no good for Green. Jokic. And finally, that one's good. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he can't hit the second.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
And Jokic drops them both.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Now, what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
That's his first personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for the Nuggets, Will Barton.
And the second free throw is good. And so it's Memphis, ending the period up by a staggering 23. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Denver. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. Been a player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
It's good on the putback.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And it's Morris penetrating. Denied by Morant.
I love Morant's approach to the game. I mean, flying to the ball, challenging everything.
The Nuggets making a switch here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And he's good on the second. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now Morant. The kick out to Williams. Outside Morant. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And it's Adams missing.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Left side, Green. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And he gets it back. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Morant. Driving inside. Williams' shot is good.
Well, that is why Morant went second overall in 2018. Ja's ability to move the ball creates hoops for others.
On the wing, Barton. Back to Morris. Over Williams. From deep, Barton. No good on the shot. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Right side, Morant. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Green. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton. And here's Memphis. Outside Morant. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, in 2015, you became part owner of the Atlanta Hawks. How pleased were you to see their performance in last year's playoffs?
Well, it was incredible. So much fun to see this team come together, rally, and have an incredible run in this past postseason. Now, as a broadcaster, you don't want to have a rooting interest, but I'll confess, it was definitely special to see.
Here's Adams. Pass to Williams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it on D. The steal numbers are something they have to be proud of.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
And Denver has possession.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year. And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
And Cousins throws it down.
Whenever Cousins get that close to the basket, it's game over for the D. He is such a forceful presence, especially the
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. This is a total team effort.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And that one's good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea. That's the art of rebounding. Box out, hold your ground, and ball in the miss.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, John.
Here's Rivers. From deep three-point range. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
That's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even when you're comfortable.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the
And the power with no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks. Yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game. You could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year. Like baby head in 2019. I'm like an outcast. I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V. Yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping. Oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient. Now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron. Okay, I done upgraded from basic. Now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot. Well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station. I'm blowing up. Yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look. It's a special occasion, 25 years breathing, hey look mama, we made it. Now the family living lavish, show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes, I'm gone.
Since the 4th grade, football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. She digging me too, we digging each other, the shovel the crew. Prefer to see you and your friend and playing it smooth, breaking the rules, keeping it player the way that I move. I'm too groovy, don't knock on my groove. You used to with you stuck on my shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to could few stepped on my shoes. Got sent to charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been ballin' since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in the... Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling work then. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game. I done died.
Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You can feel the energy here in Barclays Center. The Nets looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago. And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker. Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities. With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Harden outside. That's good. That's Millsap with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Good ball movement here by Miami. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Miami ball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint, Tucker.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Knocked loose. And the Nets with possession here. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
An even 3-on-3 break. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Pass to Bembry. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Outside Butler. They need this. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Harden. From deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
The kick out to Irving. In the corner, Harden. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Irving. Up and in on the layup. 6-point for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Back to Robinson. Stolen by Harden. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Millsap with the steal. Pass to Harden. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nets lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game. Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize and close.
Baseline try. And stolen by Dedmon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Outside Griffin. Back to Mills. No good. Shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Dedmon throws it down.
Jimmy Butler.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's stolen for the finish. And it's Butler with the jam.
My goodness, Jimmy Butler is so explosive. Half-court transition, it doesn't matter where it is.
And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Dedmon. A rebound by the Nets. They led by as many as 18 points. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, they battled, but at some point the game got completely away from them, and they just could not get back on track.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
There's to Dedmon. Now, Hero. Cans it from downtown. Hero's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
To the middle. Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brown. Shoots. Misses off the right iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside Griffin. Back to Mills. Dedmon with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Lane basketball.
16 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Harden. Offensive rebound.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nets leading by 10.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Substitution. Tyler Hero.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Irving. Claxton. It's good on the putback. And the Nets lead by 12.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Pass to Robinson. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs, a huge reason Miami reached the finals.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The three from Mills. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat trailed by 8. To the wing on the left. Launches it. And it's Kyle Lowry with the 3.
Listen, this guy's so dangerous from beyond the arc. Kyle Lowry has always been a knockdown three-point shooter. I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lowry.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Lowry. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Robinson for 3. Back to Butler. 5 on the clock. Left side Lowry. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And again, Miami with the triple.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Timeout.
And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Substitution.
Irving with the ball. 10 points for him. Pass to Aldridge. And the layup falls. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the game to go. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture. It's hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
The Heat making a switch here.
With one shot.
For Miami, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Outside Aldridge. Outside Irving. Dedmon with the block. Fast break, here we go. For the lead. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Irving double team. Johnson in the corner. to the inside. The putback is no good.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Pass to Strus. Now Hero. Covered by Irving. Shot's good by Hero. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Irving. It's a halt the run. He can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Back to Hero. Pass to Dedmon. Now Hero, covered by Irving. Here's Dedmon. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Hero. Pass to Strus. And here is Hero. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Adebayo. Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Butler with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's blocked. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Now Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Robinson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside Millsap. Launches a 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Stolen by Harden. Drives to the hoop. Bembry. And he banks in the layup.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Harden's shot is off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud. And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Irving for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Robinson for 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 11-point game. And good that time.
And Harden never seen a shot he didn't like, and boy, is he comfortable gunning it from there.
Irving looking over the floor. They get it again. It's stolen by Adebayo. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer
for Butler.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Lowry's shot is good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Stolen by Harden. Knocks it loose. Butler with the steal. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin.
Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, man, no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from my OG.
Stressed out on that block.